I am Mark Streit. My life, my way. For me, important are freedom, adventure, and independence. Thanks to hockey, I got to travel a lot, especially during my time with the Swiss national team. I participated in 13 World Championships and 4 Olympic Games. In the NHL, we traveled every second day. Most of the trips were by plane. It was hard travel, but really exciting. Today, I'm back home in Bern, where my roots are. I really enjoy spending time with my family and friends. I love going to different events that I never could during my playing career. In the future, I want to travel with my young family and discover the world. When I was 14 years old, my parents took me to San Francisco. During this trip, we went to an NHL game of the San Jose Sharks. This was my first NHL live game. I was so thrilled. The atmosphere in the arena, the fans, just the whole experience was unbelievable. That's when I decided I want to play in the NHL. When I was 20 years old, I decided to follow my dream of playing in the NHL. I just finished my 4th year in the Swiss top league and I needed a new challenge. In the summer of 1999, I signed a contract in the IHL with the Utah Grizzlies. I was so happy. By the time I was standing at the airport in Zurich with my parents and sister, I realized what it really meant to leave my country. I was getting ready to go through passport control. My family got really emotional. Those strong emotions got to me, and it was so hard to say bye to my family and leave my home country. It's tough. You leave everybody back and you are on your own for a pretty long time. But I knew I had to do it, and I really wanted to do it. I landed in Salt Lake City, and I assumed somebody from the team would pick me up. That wasn't the case. I waited for a couple of hours. Nobody showed up. I realized that this would be a big challenge for me, probably a tough one. I only played one game for Utah. All the others I was watching in the stands. That was a real tough experience. During this year in the minor leagues, I understood that my level wasn't good enough to make it into the NHL yet, and that I needed to work harder. After the season, I decided to go back to Switzerland with a plan to get better. I knew I had to get stronger, bigger, and work on my overall game. This was a big challenge for me. My hard work on and off the ice finally paid off when I was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens in 2004. I signed a contract with the Canadiens and left Switzerland again. The situation was similar like my first time in Utah. Nobody expected much out of me since no Swiss player established himself in the NHL so far. The beginning in Montreal was pretty tough. It took me almost a year and a half to establish myself in the NHL. My 3rd year with the Canadiens was a great success. At the trading deadline on March 1st, 2017, I got traded from the Flyers to the Pittsburgh Penguins. After playing full-time in the regular season, I only played a few games during the playoffs. This was one of the most difficult things to accept, but I did everything I could to help the team. My dream of winning the Stanley Cup finally came through with Pittsburgh. To raise the Stanley Cup was the best feeling during my whole career. The happiness, the emotions, and the satisfaction were just absolutely incredible.
Die Gefühle, die Emotionen, die das auslöst, das eigentlich mit 39 dürfen zu erleben.
To win the cup with 39 years of age was definitely a dream come true. All the hard work, the sacrifice, the perseverance, and the passion for the game finally paid off.
Durchhaltewille, Leidenschaft, Freude, dass sich das auszahlt.
Now my career is over, but I have a new dream and big challenge ahead of me. It's very exciting to be part of NORQAIN. It's a bit of the same feeling like 20 years ago when I left home for Utah. I have this feeling of excitement, joy and passion about our project. It's a big challenge for all of us, but I'm very confident that we will succeed. I have a big passion for watches. For me, Swiss watches are a huge part of our culture. NORQAIN and myself have the same values. Freedom, adventure and independence are very important for us. That's why I'm a NORQAINer. My life, my way.